Hi, Relationship Smith. I'm Paige from the Stubborn Love podcast, and I found this fun question on Reddit and was wondering if you had an answer. So, this Redditor user, throwra-24, posted the following. How do I, male 30, tell my wife that I, female 30, would like to go for custody? My wife and I decided that we will not have children together so much that she got our tubes tied last year. We've been together for 4 years. I had a very short fling with someone a few years ago, and I've just recently found that that fling produced a child, my daughter. She's 6 years old, and I was made aware of her existence only recently. The DNA tests came back that she was mine, and up until this point, it did not hit me that I was a father. My daughter's grandmother and I have been communicating, and she was the one that told me that there was a possibility that I was the father of the daughter. So when it came back that I was, she suggested that I come down there so we can talk in person. When I went, she told me that she can't take care of her anymore and that her sister was preparing to take her in. She wanted to know if I wanted to spend some time with her after she got back from school, and I did. We had a nice time together, and after she went to bed, her grandma explained how she didn't think the placement with her sister was permanent and asked if it was possible if she could be in my custody. I had a few hours to think about it on my ride home, and I would like to take her in. Now comes the part that I need to tell my wife about this arrangement. She knows about everything other than the fact that I would like to take her in. This is all new to me, and me taking her in will definitely impact our relationship, but this is my daughter. I have the means to take care of her long term rather than her getting bounced around from house to house. Okay, Relationship Smith, what do you think?
Oh, that is brutal all over. Uh, so there's a lot we could pass moral judgments. We could say that's your daughter, of course you take care of her, and you know. But there are other commitments that are just important going on in this man's life. His wife and the relationship they have and the time they have in. This is a child, and it's his child, and it was unplanned and all this stuff, but it's still his child. I think what he needs to figure out is does he really want her in his life? Does he want to be a dad? Is this something he really wants? Make sure that it's not just a I have to or it's the right thing to do. Does he want this girl in his life? If he wants her, then yes, he has to fight for her. He has to risk everything for her. He has to tell his wife how he feels about it. He has to open up and communicate, and it might be a deal breaker, and that sucks. But he has to pay for the things he's done if he wants to have this daughter in his life. And it's the hard part is how do you have the conversation? You just have it. You sit her down. I met her. I want her in my life. Her life won't be good without me. I can take care of her. I want you to be part of it too because you mean so much to me. Are you willing to do this with me? And if you want it, you're gonna do it. You have to ask her if she wants to come along with you. And it's gonna be a shift. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tears. She's going to find out she's now second place in your life. It's probably going to take family counseling, couples counseling to even if she agrees and says, "Of course, yes, I'm there." Get to that counseling before you see a problem. You have to work stuff out. You've just changed everything in this future you have both been working towards. And the other side of it is if you don't really want your daughter in your life, there are other ways to help. Think about what you can or can't do, or your own relatives who might do a better job than the fling you had's relatives. So it starts with how badly you want your daughter in your life, and it is just such a down topic after everything we've just our call we just had and discussions we've had. But I just think it's important that don't put this daughter in your life if that's not the one thing that you'll want more than anything else, because this is a commitment to a human, not just another couple years. This is a human being for the rest of your life. So if you're going to be there, you got to be there, and you got to put everything else aside. That's where I end that one, really. Paige hitting me with a hard
Yeah,
one.
I was gonna say Paige didn't hold back on that one. Holy
No.
smokes!
I wish
That
she
is
was here to answer it too.
I
Like,
would love to hear her feedback on that.
how would she counsel a couple like that where the wife might still be undecided? I'm just curious. Yeah.
That's a rough one. Yeah.
Wow.
And dead air.
Dead air. Hey, it happens.
Now I'm gonna stop putting that out today, just because.
I don't have any more witty comebacks for it. Dead air, dead air, dead air.